Akufo-Addo tesu ye de brono and ye John Dramani Mahama de catch it say Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency won here 30 days 40 days 100 days and san we declare oba ye wakoti gold board is gold omo betono omo nto new month de omo nto Anglo gold de omo beto small scale mining me no me no nyina ya wo say small scale mining so you can krum ha Galamsey paper so de small scale mining but in reality Galamsey so Jomama o kan one tenor he means another and ye be dis ankomo no be kire mo de akoso celebrities nso wo krum ha obi amon kan okure na mo ye na Joma na sem krokro de jom takra ojom no ye ni say Akufo-Addo tesu de ni ye bonachi ensuo ne sayo belamundi and ye be kakai mo obi ye no friwa there is a growing concern because of Galamsey. The effect of it is that there's some thuggery. And an open display of guns, gun warden tax. Na ye can be say Tioko di man for someone. We know the ripple effect. Ebedi sound common. Galamsey na ya kan wansam no and na madu frupe na mo ye ni pa bone fo. Akufo-Addo aban wo so. Me nuan ma no mo aban no. Bebre ye wudi fo. Bebre. Awudi fo ko bi. Me kokoche so mo ye Galamsey. No more do frupe. Omoye pesami kumnya. Abai we buy. Ni adwen so be before from. Now the ripple effect. Echo matwa ma branche no maba okrum ha. Obi. Me se mbre bi beba. Someone who say video no a ayi soldier for ne me ankasa me branche okumase edisi ani so mo ntwe mo ntwe. Me se bedu ba bi we will lose it. Et ye be kire. Ni abusa yo no. Oba ye na say fanfare. If it's not fanfare, what is you doing? Fire. Ofi efriwa. Yeti kromasi and ye John Dramani Mahama or say for the petition breno so only a yes chief justice said right na petition away and you be him of Flagstaff House no some and your matan 10 year no ntia so de akoyisi and you be read the petition no and ipa miensa and the petition koi wo mo se de ebisi me call court CJ ne tiatia me enti eye on what grounds in the betime yi CJ ye be constitution precisely aha eye for the records me did Okatakyie for mensa ye late na ye late bia no nye machines na nye machine bia wo ha bia ye mo no technical team no so ya de precisely mo se network mo yemfa nya adwuma etu mo twen ya ba ba ya adwuma no mo mia network ne twen na no just guys sa na obi adwene mu ha also wo ba ya me ahwe it is an indictment on us as a people see you try so much for network that is no good and no me na me network no me na mtua it is a case for mining ye na se network wo munya o se Okatakyie na ntimi to network meanwhile so obi tia buruchire o tia less than 500 Ghana cedi onya network the whole month more fire more adwene ya adwuma more fire eti ye case for mining ye a wo de akwatena ba bia ntimi tia keto abi na agina so sa network monani and you say Okatakyie ntimi to network let's even assume say ntimi to is that not an indictment see you move memu papa ye timi bo memu papa akamitimi to network sabeto amana be obeto obi eti adwene no wo fom but the brain ho ye move quick enkofo na ba Vietnam ne ho ahwanfo ni na ti ye betimi akọ ya form kuro ye nya adwuma obi ye nante quick 28th, 29th, 30th. It is a walk of freedom. Galamsey must fall. Ghana deserves better. Our people must stand up for what is right. This is not about MPP. It's not about NDC. I have demonstrated it. Ope masemu, ope Okatakyie semu. The way you feel. Na santi semu ye we hiu, and you were hiu. Maybe I do know. Sensuo ne saya esegu ye nyina etiri so and what ani ni wa kofi ye nyina bewu jenu ye nyina bewu so ye nya jimi kakra ni nya se ye de Galamsey ya MPP adi sam And I've demonstrated it. Akufo-Addo pen so. Any demonstration be a man ko ni kurum ha against Akufo-Addo. Ebi na mo hwe. Ebi na minika to ati amohwe. Na nye Metusala na ye president. Na ye Akufo-Addo. Na ye Miami government. So my conscience is clear when it comes to Galamsey. So 28th, 29th, 30th. See the year John Mahama. It is not about John Mahama. It's not about NDC. Never. If Sir John Mahama the case Akufo-Addo nuclear state of emergency. Kovi. Ye ko occupy Flagstaff House. Ye bu say John Mahama so hia mere dodo saying and they declare state of emergency. But say be now be hunu the effect of Galamsey. Edani sha se fa nsuo ni bi kire wo mo. Amanfo no say sebi de na ha ya adwene Kovi. Ade we be kunyan. Deformities. Kovi, is MPP and this Galamsey is not MPP and this. Why are we being so stupid? Forgive me for using this word, but why are we playing politics with Galamsey? Why? Look at the amount here, and will be a wood that Galamsey pit more than ever. Kovi, and yes, we Yankee. Look at this. Ensure Kolanu. Where is Swan Kolanu? Akosia. MP Biba Numbi, Minister Biba Numbi, your mama baby and will be canum sensual. Akufo-Addo baby and will be canum sensual. As we are dividing on the front of MPP and this.
More fire.
When you don't know the realities of life, me shall say some journalism. And you must say they move me different. Now come a month for noir, General, come a month for noir. He said ni panel war because of Galamsey ni panel. Enipa na uno enipa na ugo akosia enso still in Kenya man for cause ya chemu mienu ya MPP ye it mendisi meye awurade nyame na se na MPP ye na na mpese mu ye the same thing and ya mopa mu MPP ni ye dai bisebio so mo obi bani o dani gina heya dia Galamsey timi ye ni o akola won kansuo nya bone won ye obi abone ni abo ne kurase deformity because of a year the mercury nyoma ye de Galamsey no and ye nyina ete ho ahemfo te ho asofo te ho eti ye busa ahemfo no mo conscience ni my goodness Jesus Christ Hemfo no amode mu nsase ne mu nsuo no ama manfo se ntu Galamsey eti mu nana no mu jimi se ye ntika mba benya ahini ani bia ni ada na mo ye say ada na mo ni conscience obi ada be no asase a wote suo nti na aye hene asase ni wo a woni ho manfo na so wase nti na aye hene manfo ni nyina yare se no mu wanti wo hene wadwene da tim nti eye papa ni politicians are very immoral. Money conscience. It is about money. It is about power. Nothing more, nothing less. But the moral conscience of our society, the chiefs, the pastors, and now so far yedin. And so when you to Galamsey anymore, not because they saw anything wrong with Galamsey, but it was because Akufo-Addo Nkrofo na ye. Because MPP are buying na ye. And ya bedru ha Galamsey na tiati se it is getting worse it muhu mranchen mabawa muhu nkola we yentie mmobo ade no amu ye ripple effect ni ada ne behave say illegal mining ya buy ya see aquatic gold board and ya buy ya see ne China guy association Kofi this is a serious matter. We must all speak against it. And then you fa pictures ni bi kire o fa pictures bra fa picture o mo Adai. Akosia. Adai.
Very worrying.
Eti o mind Kofi yentime nnu ba bia both MPP and NDC. You be decide say these parameters we there. Wo MPP ni a enye. Wo NDC ni a enye. Metwa kwan na to. Ma anya kataso momu asoma ban ma ban the time Galamsey me no mo kwen eno ti ne elusu kura ye lusu ampa so Galamsey ti ye lusu yi em fa me ho kira me regret ne regret ne it conscience ni mutim kakra it's 28th 29th akola wanye obi aboni o hwede ne nan ni ho because of ye nyoma ye Yes, you are MPP and DC. And can what dying? It was a quiet tenning. Now, so we're bending what that way. And the ripple effect of Galamsey, we won't know what to say. Yes, Ebiaka more fire. And young can what you. And sometimes you think so, we're chilly. You think so, we're chilly. But true. Then if I pictures and more, show them pictures. Go ahead and show them the ripple effect of Galamsey. Ah, so for your dean. Malam Sayedin, Kramofo Yedin, Asofo, Hayimfo Yedin. Obiara no. Christian Council. You two are in all of a sudden. Yankoni yankoshe ensemu a okuje to ablakwa. Felix Ofusukwache. Edani me ye now the two mamamfo ni ho. Mamamfo de hwede om kan. Me catch them. Say, nye na ekoso na na ye omutan. Awozia. De na ekoso no. Enye omutan. Omuli conscience 111 say. Me no me no na call board here. Ye fira senkregwa ba. Kofi me no ne call board here. Ye gina board here junction. NDC chairman catch re say. Galamsey no de mutu obama ye ne ba. Ye betu ankasa. No bi obeka me ye ne be kontokwa. Ena me o kasa yi. Western regional Western North regional minister. Mo musa ne say die ntinu mama manfo na ko hye kwamu o. Empomu o mutu. Na manfo no edi nkomo so ya gigisika akoma no. Sa no moka. Me boade onko pam omo. Asemo ani dance no abi ni twan dance. Omo ye no mo send mam so wagigi 150,000. Sa no moka. Galamsey fo ne nkomo omudi. It is wonye sika dia. Enye de ehia no so obetata me. Woni me kokko to enkosi hwe. Kokko pam omo. Wadwuma no no. Western North regional minister. Excavators Burbe 700. And on the Western North. As a menoka say, a good forest in your mama catch say LI 2462. A good father say, what pass it, see a bit me a forest reserve or catch a man for or Baba ye president here. Obey repealing. Because a repeal of law. Repeal of law and say, you free home. Fire. For it to be said, it never even happened. When the court ordered for a repeal of law, you took it as though it never even happened. Your mama buy, you know, and I'm sure why you gold board. No China Galamsey for you a yinji. Also was in the interior minister. Emma Kanchera is own to me prosecute China for you. For picture not so no more any many Okuja trouble quite Jana, the constitution. As a coach, I defy my po, the Miana Miniano, as a same coach. And ensure chere it muni conscience kakra to moba ya mo amkrofo guma ye ensure it okuje to odwina woda na ni put me twan trust as edan your team e na yene na branch na de ba boy why don't no conscience no moral turpitude they don't have it so samejamfi okujina ensure nkoye press conference Kobi, say young friends in Shone say, and then the gold board now, why you know, and everyone go to good nephew, and Galamsey, more fire. It will be Bonnie wouldn't we are was in it, was it what you know, mine all compare. Would this someone casa, a woman more fire, yes, level. More fire. Maybe sideway, a Buddhism form pa. Then this is what Buddhism, some of them pick up. Who could you trouble account? More fire. Felix Ofusukwache. And no say I say Galamsey fight no. Samejam via kwotena kodum. I need to go to Sankin Council board here. More fire. What? More fire. When you conscience. Oba ye di here pa you good board. Ah the koto Galamsey good. Fire them. And now him say Galamsey ni young man for them trust into dia. Fire. And then here pa mo ku fa do here. Felix Ofusukwache timi ko tworo to the Twitter. Say Galamsey government. And I say Galamsey fight. You can't set deadlines. It is a lifelong battle. Felix Ofusukwache. Any pa o twatwa o monani. Felix Ofusukwache. O twatwa o monani. Yentie do kan ye. Say prior to the you know. Yentie.
The problem that we have and the reason why it has escalated to this scale is that there are greedy, corrupt, money-loving people in the ruling government and ruling party that have gotten involved in this activity. And because of their complicity, they are unable to take the actions that would ensure that we effectively win the battle against illegal mining. Because in your insects, the insects that you've played, the reports that your journalists have found. We have heard the involvement of general secretaries, women organizers, regional chairmen, city mayors, MCs, DCs, parliamentary candidates, presidential staffers, all belonging to this ruling party involved in this activity.
Okay, so Obi, fellows of Fusuka more kind in and I need Kodia Wakan and Ray, so you best have a new material. Now, but the argument is that MPP4 and a shame with them. Miami Kwame plus Kokansim, whom we be. Kwame and Wasama Kotana will reduce Wakai, Nyansa Be Panimu. Miana Miniano, Nyansa Benewum. Say any MPP4 and our Omusa Joma Babano. Jomama, a Yoma Tiramu Koseishu, Ekosei, and there are some Preduasa, Manusi Suminaso, Jomama Fachame, and a Kwabani a very useless government.
More fire.
So one our leadership. Now MPP for to me come with them. I was say forest, consensual. But who are government intimate and prosecute woman? You have no business becoming a leader of the nation. It means you plus some kind. Yes,
more fire. More fire.
Very useless. Kofi, man funny woo. Fellows of Fusukache. And I was say Galamsey fight is a lifelong. Lifelong day.
No name, sir.
No name, sir. No name, sir. Galamsey fight, you know. A Kufar intimate fight, and yet of from Galamsey government. Why you not make market for? Say you K1ng government. Namso the Munya I know. You don't have any. Now I have the moral turpitude to speak on matters like this because under my government, I never at any point supported nonsense like this. And the records are there. I am fighting for the nation. Now, didn't trust me. And so, someone trouble. I could cry. I can't win to me. And then the pan arguing in some ya bodamwa. I can't ever see ne. What me me audio in your video. Ah, Maka said here, Dr. Bama Bomia. I can say here Kufado at the bo. Nemo me can be chiramo about your mama. My mama say, oh, we are hypocrite because Emra Woka say it never can say your mama. No, I can hear you. It is a can be chira Kufado by. Now you be bo. Now me can be chira Dr. Mama Bomia. Could you be bo? None me can be actually for your mama. What's the meaning correct? Oh, you're correct. Why do you? It means I am principled.
Precisely.
I'm a very principled human being. And trying to model semi. Nakadechie, you a chantro, na deben. Oh, we saw one trouble. I couldn't show me one single. Almost any election, no. And of course, by say, Adenta is blue, Adenta is one white. In 2020 election, Munya whole NDC, led by my general secretary Nase, Ebeka so mo win election. Omo win. And the Munya party where. So party phone. So on that grounds you can't trust Okatakyie dia. And the more party near party phone. If it's a 2020 omo ye whole press conference, Eka so mo win. No more winning.
Comfortable.
They say when it comes to fighting for our nation, go be. I thought that Nana energy no above because man for no adwene woo. But the next one details 28, 29th. Go be afa yanko her celebrities. Kalije no way.
Kali. Kasa. Kali.
Okay, Danny. Where am I? Danny. Pusha can be. I say I support calls for end of Galamsey. Pusha, what a room. And say, now then what one to me. Obi, and so Nugusu say, Galamsey Nugusu say, I jet here, now then what one to me. General, Nyanka Kalije, General. Update on fight against Galamsey. Youth of Achema assume storm and close down 10 Galamsey site. Utah government now you tag a phone away. And now you tag the no do money Professor Jampo. And what the whole year Buguni More or Cruzy. Professor Jampo organized labor. Ghana Medical Association. Ghana Medical Association. We ni pabone. If someone a medical hospital, Abunu Yaria Galamsey deba. By now you should be up in arms. Akufade to Sumokai. We ni pabone ankasa. Much yaria. Oga come show na it's too early. Nipe yare. We say too early. We be Kalije wo way. Brabe can be. Why? ne nsuo still like gusu tu eye kalije ye ni 38 forest reserves are no more due to Galamsey. Kalije say de ekoso na hu chen de na ekoso adakufu ado. I'm telling you, Kalije there is why no one update you. No sense you. No the go. Mimi Kalije, you so very popular wo. Twitter. Say me Twitter. Kalije, the boy bekabi. Why? Namunya hypocrisy. I have a moral right. Say me kan Galamsey semwa. If say my buy me can be papa. Me chibi na ayi friend akoy say ayi gaben ayi chamaluta me ko ye chamaluta so bebra me se menye ka kire mo e wi a kire krom se Galamsey ne me ko Catholic bishop the Catholic church is set to protest wo mo wai Catholic church no mo wai ka so ko no wai o mi an ka no kurai akoy jo mamenti afo bia ye din ensuo no so gusu ana ese when you want Belamundi said that the Pra River recorded just 2 minutes ago. Sister Bella, Pra River no, agree.
Sister Bella.
Belamundi, we call on you. Mama Bekami. The Pra River just 2 minutes ago. Bella, do you have any idea what the Pra River looks like today? Do you have any idea? And all of you are quiet.
Sister Bella.
Bella.
Omianya principled. Kafui day. No ma update. No ma Galamsey right behind Kwame Nkrumah's birth palace in Nkrofo. Kafui day Nkrofo still now way Kafui day way. Kafui day way. Oh. They said that your mahama benti. All of a sudden they've lost their voice. So any anti. You see your Galamsey. Nyabraba. And this way they just were nyabro. And a nyabro party no aba. Ninua nyabro. So another one the tokaba. Medoku the tokaba. Dominina the tokaba. Yes sir. Okay. Now we are National Catholic Secretariat. No me de buy here. Say Kufa do penso Galamsey nye. Omu way. Galamsey go so 28, 29, 30th. We be coming will go for demonstration.
Fire.
I come a court don't come and demonstration. Because of principle.
Precisely.
Nobody should tell me say na it's too early. It's too early. Kofi kwa near where am God na asediba. Ono so ye hwan ya. Ono so kan bi. O me kan bi. Why?
A tune try.
A tune try. Where am I afia? Afia nocturna. Ayi physio. You on the boss are you? If you're not telling me perhaps a move, then you'll be there. Obi? Then you might do.
Voice.
Physio, and yes, sir. Hey, you want to say, what way? Auntie, what if school? Our school. If one else not come here, minipa. They say, why? Galamsey no, but I can understand her. What bread? And the minute in common was what bread. Or K1ng Ghana phone in Gusiri. You have financial people in Besha and this. If one else on principle, but if all, whatever, and so the Gusu say, we cannot sleep. It's Munina Mumbra Mekasa. Why? Munina, where why DKB? DKB any tirika krakasa champagne. DKB, utirika krakasa champagne, the Hurushu. It is showing Guso say no way. Utirikoto sa champagne. What? I tried the comedies. They said, Woman K1ng Ghana says, a good father to Suntia. Munina Muyini Papone. You lack conscience.
Precisely so.
DKB, list of one mensa. We saw a angel. Woman in a jai sports we can be, and then one more candy. List of one mensa. Well, candy. One cannot correct. No minor one tono. Misforcing. Lydia forcing. Lydia forcing. Until Lydie my. Until Lydie Bacho, you shouldn't go so say. You should be more happy conscious. Speak on it.
Exactly.
Me and Kano Kurenchire away. Women, and Kano Kurenchire. Nyansapo ne waya. We waya.
Nyansapo.
We. I don't afraid Nyansapo. I Sadiq Arabs. Me and Minuano. Sadiq kwa dem so ya de kakra. Ogusoka and animal so de tag for no asem sell the galam. So Sadiq is fighting. Sadiq your morning show angel. I am Munkoti. Why? Me sorry who on the buyer. Ya Munkoti. Why? Ogusofa ya. It's good. Meme sorry mo enje so bi nyamani go. Anopa no Munkoti Sadiq Arabs. Ewo angel. Nyama free wontini ase na e show ni mu. Esa kura na mabre baby amekwa akoye show bia mfiri wa na egu ene Sadika page mu amonkora mkotie TV3 for update na wai TV3 mo ni papone yabeto aba regime changes mo sheda show jesi kwaje smart TV3 nuane onua kwaje smart why ni 3 say ayi satellite dish who said you know and many abridge me time for say mu no na yakeka no kwajo smart TV3 e said the galamsey ni eja atu ana enso na ni atete I see galamsey activities having a detrimental influence on health since locals are forced to mix chemicals in contaminated water in order to obtain clean drinking water. TV3 still I said yekoso sa na yekoso makoma no atu mo ye ni pabonefo contaminated e said the ejai enso ni nyina ni ate koso dani ko ni nyina hwom ate omi yan kan ko renkyere ye ho. Let's have conscience. Let's be moved by conscience. People are dying. Galamsey in Semuno. Let us 28, 29, 30th. Kobi. And they quite the abetum say China for ye chiwo ma yanyo mo hwe. They say your mama won me ye hwe mo. I told you guys. Kind of mudi matem. And because oye goodwill nti, owo goodwill. We a Catholic aye diocese. Ag deben Accra. Omo so omo e Catholic for no way. Your friends akwaya minua ya kokubofo mo yi and akwaya adom so no de no was so be jenensa ase mo was a video no na so no anu kan galamsey no na ochame kwame me ana minua no ma Asante brother minua no ochame kwame wo wan about red akogina nsuo we Tano River no gina ho obeka ye hwa na ekogina ko China for baby akogina kwame a worse today than before. It's hypocrisy. The fight must continue. Now, Dr. Manebuama from Narcotic People Party to Galamsey government, and the Dr. Manebuama, what you cocaine shimo, now must say Galamsey on top of it. And everybody's quiet. The whole nation is quiet.
Exactly.
Can trust a man for me say I am my conscience is very clear because the record shows some are fan chama by hey me say that watch China for go be my be mu for mpanimfo afrɛ manager level e be officer me am say make man ntum na kantum China ye call Dr. Muhammad ba me meet the press satan na e free ayi asankro go ye call dru ho say omo patch o say ma me nkoka ne line me kokan that is what principle is I'm sorry I'm say ka the change principle mu kro mu journalist be principle chair mention one because me bomb chrono man ka say me dem gina neutral na me buy na me declare chere say me MPP ni na mo meka no kore na mo adwene muni munyansa e dika me declare say me MPP na mo say me no kore fo ma meta chiri neutrality ma meta chiri 28 29th bia coming kwakura me ba
Lone Ranger
and easy omoni hwemu o mind e ka kire
biggest scam.
The biggest scam of a year, the Fourth Republic. Hey, the coming back of John Dramani Mahama. So, good, you know. Obi, obey papa. I'm telling you. Good, you know. Obey papa. Good. Aye, Kofi, me come bia. Na o se nanim da boko, no aka kire nkola. Say Kufa de dia ja nanim nya fenti no. Na ye de ahye no. Your mama no osresere. O hwere suri.
Osri na no prai.
Besahye ade no.
Kwaku besahye ade. Kwasi besahye ade. O hye ade. No aye di. Mungo to galamsey no aka na no atum. Akantesa etimo connected door to say Ibrahim Mahama on nan ka kofi a box site wo nyina hiri no beboa ekofo Jomama ba ya na Ibrahim Mahama akola same jamfi wodne koto gold board so wodne kopede ho ofriwa na Ibrahim Mahama adamfo wodne koto mef so nko ye mef baby a mineral investment and dem fan etimo connected dot Owie na Ibrahim Mahama ne ayi papa ye also fight Galamsey e wa bra munim se Galamsey China fo di muntinti my pa omo ye ya na omo se Kempiski omo ye China Ghana Mining Association
More fire.
obi etimo connected dots see ye be wiamo owie ye no ana osama ayi ye kan say ayi wo madie omo ye say ene ayi mutaka koka kire manfo ne say efina de ko China ni bia che no injeli no we ya mamu
Interior Minister neka. Hey.
Interior Minister o see ya chia mamu ya chiu China ni bi enye interest e ja no 28th 29th 30th with me say come nkwan me boxers don kora me demonstration on principle
Exactly.
Satam we 100 days a week yeah January akosi May day 100 days we twa we I can't 4 days now 100 days we twa we di honeymoon a we need clear plan for fighting against Galamsey now go be you moving free ho and a year you can say Reverend Team for you now before that no say and some no jakpa any tiri tantan facha me utiri de nyefe me na menua no utiri nyefe say you can what ne mo ya na adwene so onsa okọ ayi friend say who was that video no what dem adani dani yanhwe jakpa response a ahanti muntie we yi ne jakpa didi matem obie ayi contain nyabotre obie contain na no didi matem Sekadakyie sori na no ye dede se woni madwuma cheme yenko ni ngoti enti
Okatakyie is and making noise. I see people teaching my way. I think they know their work more than I do. Okatakyie is and making noise. I see people teaching my way. I think they know their work more than I do.
Jakpa make some chiro work in very clearly stated within the law. The National Security Act. The mandate of the National Security is clearly spelled. Section 13. So even if menyama juma, meaning what national security entails, there will be national security. This is staggering. This is administrative tyranny. So nobody should tell me say na Jakpa say me na me be chire na juma. Enya me na me be chire juma. No man no kwa dia. The here say the ripple effect of Galamsey. Obi, and they are tea. Yebeba a year reverend for Jordan. Yanko share and you may be a air koswa because of Galamsey. Pump action are very common in the system. Side down are very common in the system. AK-47 are very common in the system. Yanko AK-47 is a good ranter. And I need Chiromubi. Yeah. is what our nation is becoming. Galamsey ntiyo. And jakpa when wajuma. Jakpa. So when wajuma when wajuma. Mo kan che jakpa so onim na juma when na juma.
Tell him.
Jakpa. When esa okada intelligence. Now it's me making sure some bejai. Enye ye call reverend him for joho. Akotche no. Administrative tyranny. Our bra constitution no under article 117-118. It clearly spells out the mode in which I bet me I invite a member of parliament. So omra no meboa.
Tell him.
Na ye musa reverend him for joho. Bonebe no ye. Sɛcurity another video before some about Reverend for John. Danny, Chiromo another video. And then Branchen Maba because of Galamsey. Almost will be breaking day. Was via a year so good in the abuse a day. It did not say a year Driaso. Danny, did not say Driaso. Now, Woma Yabun, you done it. You know why? Yenti. This is a sad situation happening under John Mama. Where it is how we very to say, we still have any baby. You free. Where it is how we very to say, we still have any baby. IGP Okroma. What the Nina done into my friend? IGP. Or why? You know why? Shadow money up Obibo. Somebody says shock or said yes, and this is happening under John Dramani Mama because of Galamsey. Obi, I'm seeing Kianuntum because your mama is savior. Shadia Galamsey, Yadi Obiba, Yadi Obiba. Look at what they are doing to Obiba. And I've told you what Galamsey can turn into. The people are not listening to me. The people are not listening. Obi. I've tried to let them understand the Ugobi. Shadiadi Obibo. Or in the name of Galamsey. Gobi, shock and what is shock and say, oh, Radinyame. I don't know. Was so light when a cheek, or so light when a Radinyame. And the police is sitting down. Yes, I don't parent. By this time, Kiachini Pakura did that. Messi yase dampare nye na mo ankai dampare ye nso a mo be kai na sere by this time kiachi boys wey
long time
yes was so lighter and this shishing in because was breaking day omo kan breaking day na go bi omo kan eye Galamsey term chese ye jijib Galamsey yi no na breaking day so be declare oh hwediye yo bi ba hwediye yo bi ba go bi hwediye yo bi ba
very pathetic.
Galamsey, Radinya, Redia Obibo. It Galamsey, Musistella, me and Twasia. Obi, Musistella, we shouldn't declare it as a national security threat. We shouldn't fight it. Because this is a threat to our security. Let them run to you. When there is nothing left for them, they fight you and they will form Tagri.
Exactly.
Obi, I'm a wood or more war was I'm ranting or my more militants. Say, Anna Shassia. We say, Anna Shassia. On the Galamsey, Dio Biba. On the Galamsey, Dio Biba. And almost see any MPP and this. Boko Haram say, Anna Shassia.
Say,
if say do baby on be form tagri na omakɔgye a certain site na omanya a countries here on be so mudi boni bi no mo feed o mo ammunitions obi when dey dia e be do baby certain areas in this country will become a no-go area, no-go zone for securities. Precisely. You see, a MPP and this. Your mama or boada on Kano correct. Me no ka se Burkina base. Bebere wa ha omukure and adia Burkina for sa o ma omo a terrorist attack no ade omo hia pa yesika more fire and sika is good more fire omo capture a certain area with the ammunitions at their disposal me say Ghana am intimi nko and we are gradually getting there
more fire. Precisely so.
Eti obi Galamsey Moses tell I ento aso yanto aso we were 5 years old America me ko me baba akupa na MC wo ha no nya woni yi eno kura nso nya me ncha de ba bia me gina yi me de 2 months here de be ma no ai wo ya me ko mo se mo adwene na wu otilo baba obi 28 29th we are still doing it na mo amaka Dios usi naniwa ebe koja mo we must be honest to ourselves. More fire. This cannot continue.
Exactly.
Regardless of where you are, whether MPP, NDC. Now, you went for a Reverend Tim for your so. Obi, you're trying to Reverend Tim for you. There's a suspicion. Say, play me, you know, about BC Ghana. No more to call. No more to call, you know. And you may be in Koye. 25th, no more to blackout to be called so. I will pay a airport to work. And near day. Na plane will be a day. Near day. It will not shall see raise questions. And was say, when you're ranking member on the defense and security, it ye invited. National security, you invite BNI, narcotics control, you invite CID, no money in Amra, no more no ranking member no on defense and security. You can't ranking member. Penny or no D, a defense and security, not the name. Yeah, near dear. Mostly no, a can't say. Opposition form and a young ranking members. It was any adeno or calling on government for oversight responsibility. Some Mumra Yano, one more Felisofusukwachi, one more Joma Amedi, one more Samijam Fidi, one more NDC as a party. Anna, there is a clear difference between the state and politics. There are institutions of state. Though these institutions, the heads of it, a government, president, and appointed. But when you appoint to they must be allowed to work. Precisely. President control on the social media. Say I securities of institutions, you know. Money a year Reverend Jim for you and conquer a juma. They should collaborate. The information be over. Kofi ani na no ani nansa. Omunya show omajuma sakura. Na a president's spokesperson a fellow Sofosukwache. Wabegino na show. And small back yi. I feel the guns on yenia. And you know correct. It will chatro and it causes alarm. Presidential spokesperson, and you want to call you on you. Or president, I issue a statement on the official Facebook. Say security agencies, you know, they should collaborate with a kind of reverend ranking member. It's what business have you? Say wo samejam fi, wo felisofo squachi. Mona mube yano. A one a year say. Okay, then there's something wrong. More fire. Obi, afe ye didimu playing amosi de call baba yo. They don't want ko yo. Afe mutu atwi. Enra. Ghana Airport Authority Company Limited. Wabe issue press statement. Say, so was a letter no afato ni by all standard, and try on to be tried. Who play also one him. Oh, yes, and I read him. Yes, more issue a year the CCTV. I'm actually a tarmac and then the firm was a CCTV the tarmac. Which airport in the world? And a CCTV in the tarmac. it raises and calls for alarm. Calls for alarm. I've any other story here. You see jakpa, and then a crop for. Now, you for picture now, or more original boys in a copper woman. Fatu and I mentioned my dear. There's one in it, your friend David.
More fire.
Minimum power.
More fire.
Woman about chairman. The same guys, no. Way more. These are the same guys that came for me. But I could sechi. I'm some friend David. I one mechanic front. We was such now. You was shot at dear pinky bill. On a tenor mechanic front. Me who none hui. So Japan soldier see and no mako a reverend team for Jufi so more coachino. But for the intervention of the minority, I come the reverend team for Jobeko. But clearly, Article 117 and Article 118 of the Constitution, it spells out the processes with which a member of parliament, if the security agencies want him, they can call him. It's very clear. You read the Article 117, and then because of a year time yɛntimi anya yɛnibe ready constitution in the krabi article 117 ɛdeɛ na ɛka ɔka immunities of a year or say civil or criminal processes coming from any court or place out of the parliament shall not be served or be executed in relation to the speaker or member or clerk to parliament while he is on his way to attending or returning from any proceedings of a parliament. And I mean, no, cause a time when we no, no reverend him for Joe, no get ready for parliament. So parliament, a year speaker Urban, a issue memorandum be, and what they command national security for. Says it says a mobile member of parliament be a some mobile siki. Let me release member of parliament because John Mahama and then for emu a memontino. And the young shadow call a year, a reverend him for you for your so we're general secretary of the party. I will call general secretary. Could ya? Could do okay. Then if other videos in the Kofi, but the question we are asking is that are we in certain authoritarian leadership and you call cool time?
Ask them. We saw mama.
And they say no. In terms for your channel for me. So person about Buamamu a year can say investigation. Invite him.
Precisely.
I didn't do all year. And no, yeah, now Joma, don't for say Yohani Escobar. Nam so why Yohani Escobar? No, so Yohani Escobar, so Pablo Escobar. They could candy like a siapa. They know Mexico. No more, yes, sir. And the MC and Yabuaha. No, say Pablo Escobar, none tactics are used by intimidation. Say, yeah. Oh, one wa Baba say, Mandiano, oh, one wa Baby say. And no more say Yohani Escobar, episode use intimidation, and the cover assembly so. Also, Mona say assembly two daddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, idea what the national security could be acquired. Or what you reverend him for your for day. For the already, Mianka Saminia, Laya Chumberima, while making it clear, some reverend him for you as a no cano. A baseless. Don't forget, while you're deputy director of Ayana Cortis Control Debate.
Exactly.
It is a one wire deputy, a director, a man of cortex. What say at the end of baseless? What was a man because you've ruled already, you've passed your judgment. So any other thing that will be brought to you, it will be misconstrued. Now government now will say the thing is hitting them hard. Now cocaine no, and near count. DW Africa, one of the credible news agencies in the world, almost say a year you can't say cocaine over your port, and that's how cocaine headed to Niger. Men can't tell them. Said your mama, dear, no one a cool for no yen and one. Yohani Escobar. We say provide documents to back your documents. Baby, here. Now what can you say? There is no document in this world that is more than a dear Krabi. Where the Constitution of the Republic. Say your papa and your papa. Document bien what we. Why do you know Wunti? Now sensationalism. So you think there is any supreme document rather than what I'm having in my hands?
Let him know.
Why do you know?
More fire.
Ghana Airport Company, one press conference on issue. But talk of document go be we are Chief Justice, the entire yebe you know, and you be read the letter no almost send command your mama petition, you be reading it. They're not John the channel. You'll be a hint to a year, I a leaky, Flagstaff was a leaky, and one Kurami. You go be you petition in it. You see a friend will be first petitioner. No, you better no. Kingsley J. Or no, you're chairman of chairman and convener, Shining Stars of Ghana. It Kingsley J. Shining Stars of Ghana. Or the petition number 1. Petition number 2 is coming from ACP Ayamga Akolgo. ACP Ayamga Akolgo. One known petition number 2. One petition. Petitioner number 3. Daniel Ofori. It in a bedi sound common. Near Shady almost Yampamu Chief Justice. All number 1 said your mama. Maybe Hannah Muno. They said the petition here, they command your mama and to original show. And the Chief Justice said, Yababe read more fire. The petition no petition in Chelsea and Public Chief Justice. And you read the where a leaked document from Flagstaff House. One more assembly on way. I don't want leak here, but say, you dear joy in Yansa Bien. Or Monica, Nippon or the Bremnica. Was it a joy in Yansa Bien? See, you knew who? Or one aqua sɛcurity. That trading our K1ng Obi, ya no makwa chintim fojo. Intim fojo nyahwe. Your mama pursue issue intimidation. And the cover your man so. Cocaine dear. Obi anim say you are involved. More ye cocaine. DW Africa clearly. Say buying we know is cocaine hub. Ghana a cocaine hub. Obi to me for intimidation I'm telling you. We are not cowards. We don't fear. Then people who are do maybe say be Jamaica crabby betwam. What? Bibi okay. Obi ba fie no she nose mask no odi chehye na wo hu nani mu a emra ne makwan saa obi ba chewa eso issue warrant kire wo no de ne ID card kire nya say kidnapping wo tu afa guno period wo so twetwe na betimi a from where you are gurituom was a Mrabian watch and Crofon Kavaka woman. And from Rofie and Metro, the laws are very clear.
Precisely so.
The laws are very clear. We are not in a jungle. Say, yeah, dear Yakovako, you're going to for you. And a junior going to date. Want to talk to you until for you to you. Never to or banner woo. Omusu wo mawu nyesa omode de saa nipa bone for Okatakyie channel ono so de ade be hye nanim no wa print ye na be agu first oba wadwene yo se wo ye ndan bi ni oba obeka na pe what do I say? So this stupidity must stop.
Precisely so.
Forgive me for the French. But the stupidity must stop.
Exactly.
This is not what we use state institutions for. We don't use state institutions for this. I don't know. You're true about my. I don't know more winning soon money here. I don't know more winning elections. Now still I'm winning here. Moses will be a baby. Offering come anywhere. After a year, some social media. And they say, yeah, state institutions terrorize will be. Ya kan wasem ya kire mrano ba bia mrane da your mama so fa nya adwuma boy ana mo sese akufo ado for we
Kalatibia koto black and white
memo fun sei ana sese akufo ado for onko GhanaRecords.com na mo ko read these stories in the ego obi clearly this nation is heading back to the coup days.
Precisely.
Progressing.
Almost still a cool mindset now. The way I'm your mama and Kofu behaving, cool mindset. JJ Rollins had gone no. I don't make catch them. Mr. Chief Justice on Beso Muyino. The Etron Beso Muyini said, Omo Benny Mamino. Almost a Kufuado a fairly the High Court with MPP inclined people. Oh my goodness, no. And so some MPP inclined people, yeah. And we release the Japanese to force and we so the Omo Yen say we Chief Justice we. No more Chief Justice ba. Oko Constitution ni moi. There will be a friend tribunal, regional tribunals. Ordinarily, any democratic constitution it should not have what we call regional tribunals under it. Now, young have what regional tribunals are under the constitution. Now, regional tribunals, because J.J. Rawlings, or no military mindset in it, or and the regional tribunals, special constitution. For the past 22 years, you regional tribunal and they were most of the regional tribunal back. It is ready regional tribunal. Now, almost a constitutional creation. So we have the Supreme Court as the apex court, and the Court of Appeal coming right under it. And the I think the regional tribunals, the High Court, then regional tribunals. That is Article 148. Most more documents in the Constitution reading. Now, Article 142. Also, there shall be established in each region of Ghana such a regional tribunals as the Chief Justice may determine. So it has left the creation of regional tribunal in the hands of the Chief Justice. So they have to change Justice Tokunu. So the Chief Justice will come and establish regional tribunals in the whole regions. It's because of more train, so Justice Tokunu, Chief Justice. Normally, Chief Justice for Fraba, no other established regional tribunals. 22 years, we've not done regional tribunals. Now, I share the composition of the regional tribunal. Or say the regional tribunal shall consist of the Chief Justice, one chairman, who is as a chairman here, chairman of the PNDC. Then, so regional tribunals, so more chairman, that means NDC for Crawford, they don't back show, and they don't need to have any legal backing, legal knowledge. Or much now was some so. A Tubasha, yes, a tribunal, tell be some so. Yamana follow Yakurama in the era of J.J. Rawlings, and no person was at back. So also it shall consist of the Chief Justice, one chairman, and such members who may or may not be lawyers. What the J.J. Rawlings to show you? The entire Jomama and Yabri Chief Justice in any. Or say, second we can lawyer for and a bear judges and Yandia. Name of regional tribunal and say it shall consist of the Chief Justice. One chairman, such members who may or may not be lawyers, as shall be designated by the Chief Justice to sit as panel members of a regional tribunal, and for such period as shall be specified in writing by Chief Justice. So, Omobe setting up regional tribunal. According to Article 142, J.J. Rawlings in the way shame because also when you court said there be a court no or be created on one casane there. Now your mama no yes civilian government no also will be created regional tribunals. The moment Chief Justice and one man in TSC Chief Justice. No kura woman in any. Mese no kura woman in any govi. Adie to mbeso mu Chief Justice in any. Ana regional tribunal establishing no who here lawyers. It dey here na say odi won wen dis for back court. Afa okoni edi case no a. Regional tribunal do case. Yes, you jail you. Now let's look at the jurisdiction of the regional tribunal. Or say the regional tribunal shall have jurisdiction to try such offences against the state and the public interest as Parliament may by law prescribe. So in this case, we are fast and no majority in Parliament. A pass sembra. No more the regional tribunal. Now regional tribunal at national. No more the Dimcroft case. It is the one go through the High Court, the Court of Appeal. Almost what we use. It will be creative regional tribunals. And they are being born. This is what your mama is doing. The entire Chief Justice in India. Men make a chill. And come on, now I say the regional tribunal shall have such appellate jurisdiction relating to the matters described in clause 1 of this article as may be prescribed by law. See, you could do what some High Court. Instead, the Court of Appeal. Now could do Supreme Court. regional tribunal na sa wo appellate jurisdiction. You can say appellate jurisdiction. It means odi wasem wi a ontimi fa court of appeal. This also the baho. That's also the baho. Jeje Rollins ni create sa boni we. Ana jo mama person was out to us. Article 142, 143, the jurisdiction of the regional tribunal. And the courts are in appellate. You can say appellate jurisdiction. You do as a magistrate. And ye yafako. We are not about high court. Not high court to court of appeal. Not Supreme Court. But with the regional tribunal, the appellate jurisdiction of the court is given to the regional tribunal. You don't go to court of appeal.
More fire.
It's one of the you do as we Naka so call appeal. Abasako Maho.
No fire. The Hona numbers.
Eddie, your mama sent Crawford Traba. So when ye a year or muddy. Now, young Cornian share Article 1433. For the purpose of hearing and determining an appeal within this jurisdiction and amendment, execution or enforcement of judgment or order in appeal, and for the purposes of any other authority expressly or by necessary implication given to by this constitution or any other law, regional tribunal shall have all powers, authority, and jurisdiction vested in the tribunal from which the appeal is brought. So all powers when it comes to appeal. Regional tribunal will have it. Eddie, your mama be ni. Waiting and near Biri CJ no. Na yanko read petitions in our Modiabano.
Read it.
Justice Tokunu. Now petition number 1. Yan summarize the petition in your Danny for petition no to so. Now you read it. When you are more fire. Aye. The entire ye Chief Justice no. Or per certain regional tribunals in Yakodima for us. If so many case.
More fire.
And I need for a petition to so. You know, what the petition in man? What the man more fun to so? Why? Mandani petition I day. My mom phone radio, yo, after year go be. So petition number 1. Ghana for where you document free flag stabbers. The entire doma me jina so the Chief Justice any munyina mu ready be. So petition number 1, the original one the crami, where you copy text in the gu and so near the chemo. After you ready. Was it the petitioners known as Shining Stars of Ghana are praying President Mahama to sack Chief Justice, Justice Tokunu, because she requested President Anado to promote 5 judges to the Supreme Court in May 2024. The Shining Stars of Ghana argued that her proposal to promote the judges was in breach of Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution. They make particular reference to Article 1442, which states that Supreme Court justices shall be appointed by the President, acting on the advice of the Judicial Council, in consultation with the Council of State and with the approval of Parliament. Enti almost Justice Tokonu petitioner number 1 go be ade o se Justice Tokonu aye eno ti yenyina di emfiri ho ne se o se o recommend say yem promote some 5 justices be. But first of all, if you recommend it is against the law. The Parliament Article 1442. You read Article 1442 or say Supreme Court justices shall be appointed by President, acting on the advice of the Judicial Council, in consultation with Council of State. Not just that, and with approval of Parliament. So Ampani Ampa say, Sekufuado, and I say Justice Tokonu, will follow this process. I don't know Parliament approve.
More fire.
It will Parliament approve. It adi original society from Pamono. Or see the petitioners claim that by writing to the President in her personal capacity as the Chief Justice, she had met the grounds for stated misbehavior, an offense that merited the removal from office, since no part of the process to appoint the justices of the Supreme Court admitted of her personal recommendation. Now the Omochirane say, and yes, I didn't see you. Nemo churo krata ane ko keke no. Tienie. Yenyina so ne from Pamono. Petitioner number 1. when a mahama say stated misbehavior. So on grounds I bet media chief justice Oko Supreme Court constitution the constitution makes it clear so for the independence of the judiciary it wouldn't mean a judge BID unless it said we merited certain things you be ready. Now go be almost say or chro letter koma akufuado when the agent so the chief justice said we school them. When the Kufadu, your mama so original so the unity. Now, young reading Yanko, was a Shining Stars feather. Averred that on 15th October 2024, Her Ladyship Justice Tokonu presided over a panel to determine the constitutionality of an action by the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Aman Sumani Baben, without hearing him in court.
More fire. More fire.
Was it Yama Speaker? Petitioner, Shining Star, and a Shining Star it was actually Nidi at the Kingsley Ajay. Kingsley Ajay, where this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay, where this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay, and this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay. It was a Yama Right Honorable Speaker, Ama Court. Ama Mekambi, Ameka, a Yinibi. Was it the petitioner's claim? The petitioner's claim. Okay, that is ex parte motion. You can't ex parte. Go be court no. Emrana ma court kwano. You free be ex parte motion. Say me ko afrifa. Be say me ji bibi tiawa. Make me a court without your presence. No ma kwa kwaji aba bi tiawa. It bo wa injunction. It bo a certain ruling. Why when the can say ex parte motion? Na ex parte motion you free be madaba.
Fire.
O say no tie nyina so mfa nyina di. Now we was they contend that Mrs. Araba Esaba Tokonu had ignored the Odi Ataram Patem rule of natural justice, which simply translated in English, let the other side be heard. Now, Oko Ayembremwa, two cardinal principles of law when it comes to the fundamental human right. Odi Ataram Patem, and a normal Judas in Casaso. Odi Ataram Patem says, there are some two obisua, Yencheni Perigui, and Yebusa say, sa case of constitutional interpretation. Now, speaker assembly the court a constitutional interpretation which the courts have been given at Article 2:1 the right and power 2:1 and 130 see the action bar only Supreme Court know what to me so what interpretation what say yentie Aban Sumani Babe na no be the Aban Sumani Babe court we you na jomama so wo gina so petition you Shining Stars petition and your mama say, "What refers to your chief justice?" Sija kwachire mremu abra wan fra abansu mani kwa biametra ho. Eti enyinadi. O say the petition is signed by chairman and convener of Shining Stars of Ghana, Kingsley Ajay, and was written on the 14th of February 2025. When you need CJ?
More fire.
When you need CJ you? Where you go be? When you need CJ?
It's president Yasu.
A good father, your mama showed. We
at the Akoma Council of State.
At the Akoma Council of State.
So, Omunshim.
No
more advice.
More advice.
More fire.
After young share petition number 2. The entry CJD. Petition number 2.
Let them know. Let them know.
Your mama no BBG channel. I'm saying BB Hano.
And I be also.
Petition number 2. Allah wallahi your mama bibi hano
Allah akbar
when we jina so ya mfra bamba bi ama it ya grounds for removal boy but the chief justice said chief justice tro krata ko ma Kufuado say ye mo eye justice bi abaso it ya no so impromote omo eno kwa nyese Kufuado ye yo there is no evidence that Kufuado ye the constitution is clear on the procedure in which and our members of parliament or man raise any concern. No about them. Petition number 2. Every ACP Ayamga Akolgo. Now already we have a say. I say also ACP Ayamga. Avi, you read the way. ACP ni assistant commissioner of police. Or your police ni no say a lawyer ni. Aye, we ni mumra. And watchro. Eti Yohani, the wajina so. Yohani yamemu, Yohani sempa. Etrem yenu, chichemudu. Osina ACP Ayamga, Akolgo. What the petition by? Near read the petition. Was assistant commissioner of police. Ayamga Yakubu Akolgo, who is also a lawyer and a chartered accountant. Once the Chief Justice suspended immediately for doctrine evidence, abusing her office, and being discourteous and aggressive towards him in court.
More fire. We didn't come much there and so can't say Chief Justice.
Chief Justice Nemuno, or no, I am Ghana. Chief Justice did not and the Chief Justice a doctor a year records of the court. Now the entry were doctor records of the court. Was it COP a SCP Ayamga averse that he appeared before the Supreme Court on November 14, 2023 in a case instituted. That is the Republic versus High Court. Secondly, ex parte, also ex parte, Ayamga Yakubu Akologo. The police officer claims that the Chief Justice was unruly to him. You guys are unruly. I just well, Muno. Or no, Ayamga is a Chief Justice in Muno. Asking him to stop shouting in the court. Or the Chief Justice catches one during his submissions and without provocation caused his arrest and detention for about 2 hours on the grounds that he was rude and exhibited conduct that was unbecoming of a lawyer.
More fire. More fire.
Now, the entire Yengina so, from Pamu Chief Justice, and they said, Mr. Ayamga stated in his petition that the Chief Justice order to arrest and detain him amounted to 1, abuse of prestige judicial office, breach of due process of law, rush of anger, and intended to ridicule and publicly embarrass him as a lawyer.
More fire.
Eti ono Ayamga no Chief Justice Tiatiano Chief Justice catches one guy so shouting eti a abuse of the fundamental right our article 33 among the processes are abuse of fundamental right as a person. You can go through article 33 and seek redress. You can sue the Chief Justice. You don't sue the Chief Justice because wabayaba your mama so be court where your lawyer Chief Justice Tiatiano eti yenyina so mfanyi Chief Justice when I your mama so generous. When I mama so generous with the Chief Justice because I am gas a lawyer or court. I'm a Chief Justice Tiatiano, a Pamono, so it is abuse of on the fundamental human right. And meanwhile, he won't go on Article 33. What does Article 33 says? It says that if anybody your fundamental right is abused, whether a lawyer, whether you should come to court and come and seek for redress. Or someone seeking for redress. When your mama saw the now for you say curiously, he claims that when he requested for the record of proceedings from the Supreme Court, he was shocked to see that it contained no reference of his arrest or the disparaging remarks the Chief Justice is alleged to have made on record. That to him constitute tampering with evidence and abuse of privilege office.
Hey. Bro, I'm trying to come president.
Wait, Chief Justice. Wait. Second petition, I know. Was he abusing the fundamental right? One court. Do you know? And your mama did you Chief Justice in it? Ababu ya madam. Obi, I'm telling you, Abana madam. No, I'm telling you. Abana madam. Na me share time, me share a year. You can't say Sofa Yakufu, former Chief Justice. Me share former Attorney General. A year, you can't say. Betimodi Drusu. Na ma share a year or more. I didn't run it or more was our committee. So says, how do you make us to the Chief Justice? When was who Jinaso? ACP Ayamga, Akologo. When was Jinaso? When watch the
petition.
Where the petition?
More fire.
Yanko na yenhwa de. Nani yanko third petition. Third one. And no free than euphoria ho.
Ninti ono so so. Wabonko. That ya kon.
Ese munu kwa o. Sem kan ko a.
Enu ko a.
We near me 3 months in government where it say obi na abetro. It is 3 years. And some funu ko a. Na ban ya waba. Owo bibi papa you are. Every day scandal. We na ko di echi.
Some can see.
We for third one Ebranian kind and the euphoria. So then the euphoria, a Ghanaian citizen, alleges 21 instances of misbehavior on the part of Chief Justice and 4 counts of incompetence, which must necessitate the removal of the Chief Justice. Now, was it Chief Justice among the instances of misbehavior are allegations that the Chief Justice allegedly used 261,890 Ghana cedi of public funds of her private foreign travel in 2023 with her husband and daughter who were not entitled to such benefit. As it stands now, whether ne kunu ne ba no sika we ya wo kaso mu die no so won for evidence bi am was this Chief Justice Yusui. They also spent $30,000 of the public funds as per diem on the trip. Honestly, the Jomama Ejina so dia pam Chief Justice Obi the Jomama Ejina so dia pam Chief Justice ni. Also, Mr. Ofori further alleges that in the same 2023, her ladyship misappropriated 75,580 Ghana cedi on another trip with her husband and to Arusha, Tanzania, where she also spent $14,000 of accountable interest, which she failed to account for. The petitioner claims that her ladyship Tokonu interfered with judicial proceedings by using operatives of the national security to seize court computers during the trial of Asen North MP, jakpa by the state. Mr. Daniel Ofori accuses the Chief Justice of unauthorized way of moving. It is your mama and your Chief Justice. Acquire tribunal in it. We are petitioning. Obi, the entire you Chief Justice said, and your mammy and your petition in petition in any petition. Jayadi Chief Justice and in some years and ya. Then your foreign name, a colo go name, a year omdia. Wait, when you Chief Justice said, you know. Stated misbehavior. Where are you? Your mama won't she. Some funu can say ya. Get your Chief Justice said, and I'm here to get you. We know you. Nemo mono no kura wo mu pa ne se. Me so mpeso mo be ye tribunal, regional tribunal. No mo didin kwasesem.
No akam bi. Monica, sir. Monica.
We know you.
Monica.
We know
Monica.
Messi, the idea be ye, Chief Justice said. Your mama on you serious.
Never.
On you serious. What's the sign you? Obi? Your mama of yesterday wants to sound one. When were the general swap Chief Justice?